seen a rat crawl off our dining room table. Yeah. The rat climbed down my dining room table. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Maya back with another video today, and I just wanted to give y'all a story time about my first apartment horror story. As y'all can see, I am in my first apartment. So this is currently going on right now, and also I have receipts to back it up. Excuse my dog. They're gonna be coming. Well, probably just him. He gonna be in the camera because he just bad and he do what he want to do. So I just want to hop straight into the video. Okay, so y'all, we moved into this apartment. Ow! Stop. Child. Anyway, so we moved into this apartment May 14th. So we move in. The first thing you see when you walk in is the floor is like, it's not real hardwood. It's like vinyl. So at some point they had to like mend the floor together. Basically the floor was lifting up. So she was like, she told us, okay, when we get in, it's gonna be some extra touches that they gonna come and do because the apartment wasn't ready. So we was like, okay, cool. When we got in here, we seen like stuff that was fucked up, but we really didn't like too much trip about it because they said that apartment wasn't ready. That wasn't our fault though, because they knew we was coming. So like, how could you not be ready on the date? But whatever. Okay, so eventually they did come and fix the floor. Now, I did leave something out, y'all. Our mailbox was also broken. Like, it looked like somebody had tried to stab the key thing to get it open. It's not just our mailbox, but it's a few other mailboxes like that as well. She said that she was going to get that fixed in 2 weeks after we moved. Y'all, our mailbox still looks like that. It's wide open to the public. Like, you can get anytime, period. We go down to the rent office because they never answer the phone. And we like, okay, we dealing with mold, like real bad mold. They was like, well, as long as y'all don't have bed bugs, it's not mandatory for maintenance to come out right away. And I'm like, you mean to tell me you can literally get very, very, very sick from mold? On top of that, even die from mold. Like, different types of mold. Mold is toxic, period, to the body anyway. So like, the fact that you telling me that's not important enough, some bite me in the bed, that's more important than my health. And I've been staying here for now, what, at the time it was like 4 months. She was gonna get somebody on top of it. We didn't hear from them till the next month. So towards the end of that month, once we reached out to them, we started to notice rat poop, y'all. Rat poop. That just took the icing on the cake. So we like, I need to find out what can be done at this point, because this is not gonna work out. This is not gonna work out. So the first month, note that I said first month because this has went on to now. So it's been a few months since then, since August, really since July. Let's be real. The first month that we told them, like, it was rats that we noticed, it was signs of rats in here. They basically put like a pest control notice on our door saying that pest control would be out. Never seen pest control around here. Everybody else that live around here haven't seen a pest control, and it's supposed to be included in the rent. So I'm trying to see how y'all don't work with pest control and it's included. We was like, okay, pest control ain't been down here and you supposed to have been sent them. She was like, well, pest control doesn't work with the apartments anymore. They have boxes outside that has poison that attract rats. So I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? That's outside of the apartment. The rats had already made way in. And when I tell y'all, it was a lot of rat stuff. I don't even know how many. Literally, we caught 3 rats within the span of 2 or 3 weeks. 3 rats. So imagine how many other rats. She was basically like, okay, we're gonna get somebody to put some rat poison in the thing. Yeah, it took them 2 to 3 weeks to do that. So when they finally put it in there, she's like, okay, well, they should. The rat poison is getting eaten, so the rats should be dying off in a few days or like a week at the most. So I was like, okay, cool. You know. But then I started to think, you think they're gonna go back outside? Then on top of that, it's getting cold. And then on top of that, it's just a lot of other factors that stack on stack on stack on stack. That she was just telling me, it just wasn't making sense. It wasn't clicking. It's not clicking to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just let them attempt to try to handle this problem. But if the problem isn't handled, it's gonna be another problem. I let them, you know, do what they gonna do. They did that, and we still had a problem. So at this point, I'm heated because it's now going on 2 months and we still dealing with the same ish. If you want to move here, do not. And I'm going to name the name at the end of the video, but you got to stick around for it. If you stay in Birmingham, beware. We decide to get like sticky traps to catch the rats on our own. Maybe, you know, we can handle the job for them since they don't want to do it. Y'all, the first time we put sticky traps out, literally we came in the room, went to sleep, woke back up, and went in the kitchen. Y'all, when I tell y'all, we went in there, the rat trap was in the corner of the cabinet. Like, you know how the cabinets be, like this, like from the sink to like the microwave part. Right here is like a little corner. Yeah, it was a trap stuck in the middle of it. Move. So we like, when I tell you, I was freaked out because I'm like, okay, I don't want to see the ish, because if I see it, I'm gonna be disgusted. I'm gonna be ready to leave. We was just sitting there because he had like a little flashlight on the, and the rat was just wiggling off. So I'm like, what kind of rats is these? Because, baby, they know what they doing. The rat got off, y'all, like zoomed into the corner. So I'm like, what the? I'm going crazy because I'm not with the bull-ish. So we went down there again the next Monday. What's going on? Because these rats ain't dead yet. And it's been 2 weeks. He was like, well, you have to give it time because this, that. And so I'm like, what do you mean we have to give it time? They came and got the rat. Oh, we gonna come back and we gonna put some foam down for them not to chew through. One of the maintenance men that they had just hired, he ended up coming out and actually spraying some of the holes, but not all, so they was still getting in. So of course we was still dealing with it. It still took them 2 to 3 weeks to, you know, send somebody else. So now we going on our, I don't know, 3rd or 4th month dealing with the same ish. So no, it's the 3rd month because this will be the 4th month we're dealing with the rat issue. But we've been dealing with the mold pretty much since we moved in here. We just didn't know. We go down to the rent office again. At this point, we going to the rent office every time they open. Every Monday, we going down there and we making sure, you know, they know. Yeah, we calling down here because we need to make sure our apartment is livable. We can't live with rats. And on top of that, we have 2 dogs. She was basically like, still wait. So now I'm getting frustrated because it's like, what are we supposed to do? We keep waiting 2-3 weeks. This was supposed to take a few days, at the max a week. So we wait. So while we wait, we called the Alabama Health Department. I reached out to Fox 6 News, and then they sent me to a call to action for somebody else. I don't know who it was, but I ended up talking to somebody from them to, you know, shed some light on our situation because we have been going through it and nothing was done. Nothing seemed like it was going to get done. Reached out to the health department. They didn't do anything. Call to action. They called and they followed up with me, but they wasn't really, like, she reached out. I ain't gonna say she ain't do nothing, because the lady was really nice. I think her name was Jane. So if you watching this, hey Jane. She did talk to me, and then she also did call down to the rent office, and she also emailed them. Did end up following back up with me. I ended up emailing her back, and they never reached out, because I did tell them that we were actually going to move. We were trying to actually stay through this, but we now like in the process of moving. We go down there to the rent office, and we like, you know what, y'all either gonna break our lease, or you gonna move us into a different apartment, a more renovated apartment. It's like, okay, well, I promise you, you will have a new apartment in 2 weeks. 2 weeks go by. The day before, my boyfriend ended up going to the rent office and was like, well, what's up with the apartment? The week before that, I seen a rat crawl off our dining room table. Yeah. The rat climbed down my dining room table. My boyfriend had set the dog food on top of the table, y'all. We literally went in the room for 5 minutes and closed the door. We started hearing stuff rumbling and walking across the floor, because that's how big they is. So we heard stuff walking across the floor. So we like, what's that? I go in, like, in the doorway. Let me show y'all. This doorway right here. I go right there, and I bang on the wall like this. Because this is how we have to walk through the house, so we don't see nothing jump out at us. Why do I see a fat rat hop off the damn chair onto the, like, seat of the chair, and that I didn't even see him jump down and where he went, but I seen him hop down? Y'all, I cried. Like, that's how scared and tired I was of the situation, because it's like, we shouldn't have to be going through this, and we paying our money to live here. So we went down there and told them the next day, because this was the weekend. So I'm like, this what we got going on. Like, y'all need to come do something about this. Well, we're still waiting on the poison to work. I'm like, what poison? What? Y'all, I didn't get on them. I didn't cut up on them like I should have, because I was trying to, get them a benefit of the doubt, give you a chance to fix your mistake. But what you ain't finna keep doing is playing in our face and taking our money. That's what you not finna keep doing. We went in there one night. Yeah. The bag to the dog food was tore open. It was like little shreds of the bag everywhere. My boyfriend flipped. He went down to the rent office and was like, I spend so much money, which he does. He spent so much money on dog food, because we have 2 dogs, for them to rip the bag and get in it. Now we having to put our dog food in his closet, which we shouldn't even have to be doing. We're gonna send the maintenance man to come fill the hole. They ended up going ahead and sending somebody out to handle the mold problem, which you cannot fix mold. You cannot put bleach on top of mold. You cannot mold solution on top of mold. Mold doesn't do anything but grow back more aggressive. So if you spray it and it look like it's gone come right back. Then on top of that, they didn't even know where the mold was coming from. So like it's just been so much ish going on, y'all. When I tell y'all, like, we have been catching hell with this apartment, and for this to be our first time, y'all, and at this point we haven't even been here 6 months. Today it'll be seven months. Like, we haven't even settled in. We haven't even bought furniture yet. Who finna pay a furniture fee? So 9 out of 10, we leave a couch in there, it's gonna catch mold over time. Then the rats could probably start chewing on the damn couch. Like, nobody got time for that. Why? When y'all see the apartment, I see me do videos and it still look empty, and that's because it has been empty, because we haven't even been able to settle in. For real. So the man came out and he sprayed bleach everywhere. Well, it was kind of like mold solution. He sprayed that and he said we would have to do another treatment to where he bring a machine in. We'll have to be gone for 2 hours. But we had to put in another work order for him to come back out again. When we started pulling stuff out of our closet that had mold and stuff on it, and my closet had like mold in all 4 corners, and it still does. And so he ended up spraying our closets and stuff because he really did not know where the issue was coming from. So he was just spraying somewhere everywhere. What he saw like little residue of mold or whatever. They were supposed to come fix the air vents because it really wasn't no good circulation in the apartment in the first place. Like during the summertime, the air went out. They were supposed to come fix the air filter, never came out. But we ended up going back down there and we just like, you know, something needs to be done. We can't keep doing this and then paying y'all the full amount. And you know, we're not even staying in an apartment that's safe for anybody. Like, it's not safe. 9 out of 10, we have so much mold in our system. Like, it's probably unhealthy. We can't even enjoy our apartment. And this our first time moving, and we only been here 6 months at this point. And this man ended up coming out to the apartment and filling the holes. But guess what, you guys? They were still getting in here. So now at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I cannot do it no more. My boyfriend go down there, and I guess he talks to her, and they emailing back and forth. So he's just being very patient, and I just had it up to here because at this point, you gave us a runaround all this time about what you gonna fix and what you not gonna fix, and y'all ain't did nothing. You already told us that we cannot move into this apartment that's already, you know, renovated and it's fixed up. You said we couldn't move into it, so let's just go ahead and break that lease because nobody's really taking what we have serious, and it's been 4 months now. I told her, I said, you know, you need to prorate us because we're not paying the full amount for these apartments. And on top of that, we were already being overcharged because the amount that we signed under is not the amount that we pay, which is a violation. Beginning of this week, I pulled some shoes out of my closet that was not molded over the first time we cleaned our closet out because I got rid of all my shoes that had mold on it. So I pulled out a pair of shoes because I was actually finna wear them. Y'all, why they had mold growing on them? So my boyfriend ended up going down there the next day because he sent it to his sister, and she was like, go ahead and take it down there. Go to the rent office because this is ridiculous. We finna get up out of here because I know he about ready to go. Me too. Me too. We on the same page, babe. As soon as he walked in, she was like, okay, we gonna go ahead and release you from your lease. Cool. She said that was gonna take about a week or 2 for them to approve it and send it back and give us like the day we supposed to leave. He asked for a corporate number because he no longer wanted to talk to her because at this point she was just telling us stuff. It was like, well, the corporate is on holiday leave for 2 months, and they holidays celebrate 2 months, so they haven't been working. So I'm like, get approval from corporate. How did you get approval if they already off for 2 months? BFFR. My boyfriend basically was just like, we'll be gone by the end of this week. And today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. And I think we are leaving today. We're getting majority of our stuff out today. Like the big stuff, we getting all that out today because we cannot do this no more. She was like, she gonna prorate us for 1 month's rent, I guess, for the past rent that we didn't pay. So I told my boyfriend, you know, don't give her no money, and if you do give her the money, like, only give her half because, you know, we've been dealing with this. We've been dealing with 2 issues for months now. And I told him, I said, and if she try to make you pay the whole thing, then take her ass to court. So yeah, if y'all want to hear more about this story, or y'all want to have any updates, comment below. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm gonna be out. Love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.